Royale, Chapter 4 terrain, a brand new device, and some crazy leaks. Let's jump into everything. Okay, before we get into anything in the update, we gotta look at the new Star Wars stuff just because, man, I love Star Wars. It's one of my favorite things ever. I love that music when you first come into here with right away it's Darth Maul! And then check this out. We've got like a pod racer emote. I have got to get this. So, I mean, I might be playing some Battle Royale so I can just get this emote. And of course, we've got Anakin and Padme here. Like, this is some good stuff. Love the Trooper pack. Yeah, this is exciting. Okay, enough Star Wars. Let's get into the updates. Okay, let's start with the leaks. According to UEFN Creative, Epic is working on adding support for the Battle Royale island to UEFN. Maybe that means we can actually just load into the BR island and then change it. That'd be freaking cool. I don't know if you can get any revenue from that, but it would be cool for some game modes and maybe to just change the landscape and stuff. I don't know. That'd be awesome. And then this one's really fun for me. Epic is working on even more spline support prefabs, including the track galleries for the roller coaster from Chapter 3, that they're just going to add that as a spline that you can easily manipulate. It's similar to like roads or zip lines. It'll work just like that with the tracks gallery. And also, you can see here they're working on that with slipstreams. And also, Epic is working on adding grind rails to UEFN, so that would be a spline as well, would be my guess. It's actually got quite a few updates to the Creative Royale island. So they've added something that's really interesting. If you go up to any of these devices and just open it up, you're gonna see this profile 1 setting here. So there's 3 different profiles that you can create now, and then you can adjust the settings just for that one profile. So right now on profile 1, I could make it so the loot is the current Battle Royale loot pool or whatever. Then I could change this to profile 2, and you'll see now everything on the left here says profile 2. I can change it to explosives only or something. Now the cool thing about these profiles is that you can switch them at the end of each round. So if you go up to your event binding, you can see you can set profile 1 active when the round starts, or I can set profile 2 active when a whole team is eliminated. So you could maybe potentially even switch in between like rounds or during the round. I don't really know exactly. There's a lot more options here to really switch up the games, and having rounds in general is now available in Creative Royale. You didn't have rounds before. It would just kind of reset over. With the storm color here, it's really cool. Is now you can change the storm center to end on specific points of interest. So you can see here it's going to end on Brutal Bastion, or it could be Frenzy Fields, or wherever you want. You can select the actual point of interest that the storm ends on. That's really cool. Now, supposedly they've added kinetic ore to the Battle Royale island. Let's go and check. Hey, wait, what the heck? Guys, I haven't jumped onto the Battle Royale island in a little bit. I did not know there were grind rails in this point of interest. But check it out. They have kinetic ore in Creative Royale now that you can jump on and, you know, play around with. For some reason, they keep adding more Slappy Shores prefabs galleries. You can see up here, we got the Slappy Shores security booth, gas station, and the bridge. So let's just throw these out real quick. I mean, I feel like this point of interest just keeps getting more and more prefabs and galleries. I don't know why they didn't all just release it when it first came out, but I mean, I guess they're just trying to spread out content for some reason. But here's the security booth. I mean, nothing too crazy there. Gas station, I feel like we already have a lot of gas station stuff, but the bridge is cool. There is some unique pieces on this. Like the actual road piece here is actually pretty good. Wait, what the heck? What the heck? This is totally bugged out. Maybe that's why they don't release all of the pieces, because they're all bugged. Wait, what happens if I pull this? Okay, this looks okay. I actually really like this like sidewalk and stuff. That's really cool. I'm curious if the gallery's broken too. So here's the new gallery. Oh, it looks like the bridge pieces aren't in the floor gallery that they added. And this is new too. I don't really know the point of it, because it doesn't work for Creative 1.0 folks, but this is like the spline gallery. So this would be for zip lines, like it would connect a zip line, but you can't do zip lines in 1.0 yet. You have to be in UEFN to do like the zip line. We got a new device in Creative 1.0 and in UEFN, but I'm gonna talk about some other stuff real quick. This is really cool. If you go up to your selection mode and click on landscape, you're gonna see something awesome. So come up here to your landscape options and type in landscape. So now here's where you can choose your different landscape materials. You're gonna notice that you had Chapter 2 landscape, and now in this update you can have Chapter 4 landscape. So we're gonna check this out. I haven't even looked at this yet. We're gonna hit create, see what this looks like. Oh, there we go. Get out, guys. It's Chapter 4 landscape, and we can like make our hills and mountains, and oh my gosh, this looks beautiful. Let's launch a session and see what this looks like in game. Oh my gosh, guys, this is gorgeous. I feel like just Chapter 4 terrain just looks so much better. I feel like the colors, just everything is so nice. I mean, look, the Chapter 2 stuff and it has its own charm, but this is like on another level. Let's see, what kind of paints does it have? have. Make some here in the middle. So, okay, we've got like the cool pathing. That's nice. All right, let's see. The next layer is, okay, this is like the rocky ground. What else is we got here? We got a really dark pavement. Oh, wow. It's a pavement paint. Okay, that's actually really cool. Look at that. Okay, what else we got here? Oh, it looks like we got some sand, some chapter 4 sand. And then we've got the more reddish dirt here. Oh, that looks super nice. What's next? We got this. Okay, this is like the shiny or muddy looking material. And then this is the last one. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we got more flowers. Oh, whoa. So you can paint a bunch of the yellow flowers over. Look at that, man. Just goes over everything. We're gonna make a whole flowery mountain here. Let's see how this looks in the game. Okay, here we go. Here's all this landscape in game. I mean, it looks fantastic in here. Let's wait. I want to see all my flowers though. Holy cow, that is a lot of flowers. Oh man, there are so many. Okay, wait. Look at my mountain up here. Just flowers all over it. Okay, it doesn't like quite cover every single space, but it covers quite a bit. You could have a whole map that's just covered in flowers. I've come back to my island and the roads are all blue now. Guys, don't use these roads, they're busted. But they've made some changes to the movement modulator. You can now turn on infinite duration. I don't know why that wasn't there before. I mean, that was an option on the original movement modulator, and then they took it away from us with the 2.0 devices, but that is there now, so that's really nice. They've also made a few updates to the timer device. They've changed some language to make it a little bit easier to use. And they've added disable timer if failing team or class check is on. So it looks like this is if someone changes the team or class in the middle of the timer and it'll reset or whatever. Okay, so that's cool. On vehicles, supposedly this wasn't available before, but the vehicle health can now be set down to 1. So, I mean, it's nice and strong vehicle here. So if you get hit once, it just blows up. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to kill myself. Now, I want to look real quick at the UEFN patch notes. They've added 366 unique icon textures to anything that uses icons. Let's just see that real quick. I've placed down player marker device here, and you can see all of the icons that are available over here. Hopefully you guys can see that as I zoom in, but I don't know if there's new ones in here. I mean, there's some in here. I don't think I've ever seen that before. These look new to me that aren't available necessarily in 1.0. Let's look. Actually, I'm curious in 1.0. So I'm going to place down the player marker and let's see the different icons. Okay, we got a whole bunch of icons in here. Oh yeah, look, there's that icon I was just looking at. So I don't know if they just didn't have those in UEFN, but if they weren't there before, they're there now. So that is added. They've also improved the memory calculation, which is really nice for developers because that is a big pain. Here's some really cool additions to Verse. So now Verse is not just a language that was 100% complete. They're adding new stuff to it all the time to make it so we can have more powerful game modes. So if you're a developer, I encourage you to come look at this. But I wanted to point out one thing. This is really cool. You can now query the state of your character on these different things. So if the character is crouching, or if they're on the ground or the air or water or falling or gliding or flying, you can say, hey, if character is falling, then this thing is activated. Or if they're in the water, then they have extra speed. Or if they're flying, this effect appears on the player. So there's lots of really cool things you can do with that, just being able to query what exactly your character is doing. Okay, now we've got our message feed device, which is brand new. There it is. It's beautiful. This works the same in 1.0 as it does in UEFN, so there's no difference there that I can tell. But you can put in any message you want, and it's going to show up in your news feed on the side. I can put in mustard plays is cool. Okay, and then I can have this activate on a channel. Whoa. Before I get too far into channels are going to kind of disappear with the next season. So if you haven't converted your islands over to the event binding system, you better do that. It's going to automatically happen with the next season. Okay, back to this device. I'm still going to use the channel system here just because it's easier to show off this. But when I hit this trigger, it should play mustard is cool on the side. Let's try this. Okay, here we go. We're on the trigger. Wait, what the heck? Why is my guy bouncing? As you can see over on the side, I've actually had another device I was testing out earlier. Over on the side, you can see it saying this is a test, but also says the mustard plays is cool every time I hit the trigger. Why is my guy bouncing when I hit the trigger? What kind of a glitch is that? That's so dumb. Really cool update with the new device. We still are waiting on like a really big update since UEFN came out. What are you guys hoping to see next? Let me know in the comments below. Love you guys.